It's always good to win a division game on the road. Thought that our guys were ready to go today. Got off to a good start. That was a great opening drive. Seemed like took up most of the first quarter. Had some turnovers on defense. Good complementary football all the way across the board. Offense, defense, special teams. A lot of guys contributed tonight, which is what you need for a good division win on the road. So, got to give the players a lot of credit. They played hard. They played relentlessly, and we're able to make some plays early in the game and play pretty solid for 60 minutes. So short week, quick turnaround here. I'll have to get going on Cleveland in a hurry, but always good to win a division game on the road.
Coach, holding the Jets scoreless, creating that many turnovers, Sam Darnold on the sidelines was mic'd up saying you've seen ghosts out there, you were confusing him that much. Is that as comprehensive as a defensive performance as you've ever been part of as a coach?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of good players, and they played well tonight. So, give the players credit for their effort and their playmaking. So, we'll see what happens next week. We got a big challenge ahead of us with the Browns, so we'll see what happens. But each week's a challenge in this league, and you're only as good as your last game. So we'll have to see what we can do next week.
How much confidence does a win like this give your group going forward to next week?
It's always good to win. I think we're confident, but we'll have to start all over again. We emptied the tank tonight. We'll have to fill it up this week, and be ready to empty it again next week against Cleveland. So that's the way it is every week in this league.
Were you pleased with the way that Josh and Tom Brady got the offense moving tonight, considering no Burkhead and Gordon, two starting tight ends were out, you're using your linebacker and fullback, just how they were able to overcome a lot of that stuff?
Yeah, so we got our players played well. All of them played well on offense, defense, special teams, and made some big plays and had a lot of good solid plays. So it takes everybody doing their job. It doesn't take one guy can't move the ball, one guy can't stop stop the other team. You've got to have all 11 guys working together. We had a lot of that tonight.
Red zone defense, Bill, tonight was very good. 2 interceptions, I think. 2 of the 4 came in the red zone. How good was the defense in terms of showing Sam different looks?
Yeah, well, I think Duran and Devin, and Brooks, when he was in there, those guys do a really good job. Those guys in the coverages, Jason, John Jones, Steph, J.C. Jackson. I mean, the secondary works very hard at that, at disguising and moving around, being in different spots, doing the same thing from different places and so forth. So, they took a lot of pride in that. They're very, very good at it. And depends on what the offensive formation and look is. They can adapt their disguise to try to fit the look. And so, they do a real good job of that.
How much does it help the whole team as a whole when both sides start up quickly? You have the 16 play, and then you get the interception and get the ball back to the offensive league.
You always want to play complementary football, and the offense can help the defense, and special teams puts their offense in bad field position, and we can hold that field position and get the ball back or turn the ball over and set up the offense. I mean, that's the complementary football that you like for your team to play, and so we had a lot of examples of that tonight. Players did a great job.
Bill, without Ryan and Matt, you brought back Ben this week, brought in Eric Tomlinson, and both played extensively tonight, contributed in a lot of different ways. How pleased were you with the contributions they were able to make?
Yeah, both Eric and Ben did a real good job this week of catching up, not only from an assignment standpoint, but getting extra reps on the practice field and getting timing and so forth in both the running game and the passing game. So I thought they both competed well. It's good to be able to put some bigger people on the field, and not being 4 and 3 wides on every single play. So we had some productive plays from that. Hopefully we can build on that and balance off our different personnel groupings a little bit more than we have in the past couple of games.
Bill, you're up 24-0 second quarter. You gathered the defense on the bench and kneeled in front of them. What did you say to them, Richard? What are you trying to do?
I can't remember. I'm not sure. Probably plays something about some plays we need to stop, or we had a few penalties there, one drive, so I'm not sure what it was.
Speaking of putting bigger people on the field in the goal line situation, when you scored the touchdown, the last touchdown, James coming in, Jermaine was on the field as well. A heavy set like that, and how did you conceive that?
Yeah, well, just trying to match up. I mean, Jets have a very, very physical front, big front. Those guys do it. They're hard to block. They're a hard team to run against, and so we were trying to put some guys out there that were competitively matched up size-wise, and see if we could grind out a couple tough yards. But they're good goal line defense. They're hard to run against. They made a big stop last week against Dallas. Dallas was in an empty formation, try to throw on 2-point play, and so that's not really the answer. Sometimes you just got to try to close it up and pound it in, and that's tough too. So try to pick out something he thinks best. Fortunately, we got some good blocking there, and Sonny was able to squeeze it in, but that was a tough yard.
Bill, in a game like this, when you're up 24-0 at halftime, how much discussion is there on the sideline, locker room, what have you, about finishing the game strong on both sides?
Yeah, we talk about playing 60 minutes every week, and we try to carry through that with that. So that's what we prepare for. That's what we train for. I think our team's in good condition. We just try to compete for 60 minutes every week, and hopefully we can continue to do that. That's what it'll take.
What'd you make of the Jets declining those 2 penalties when you were punting in the fourth quarter? It looked like the camera cut to you and you kind of had a smile on your face. Do you think there was any gamesmanship involved there?
No. It was just the way the rules are set up. We were able to, run quite a bit of time off the clock without really having to do anything. So it's probably a loophole that'll be closed, and probably should be closed. But right now it's open.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.